Do you have champagne taste but a Prosecco budget? Or maybe you want to shop at Louis Vuitton, but all you can afford is Walmart? Well, this video is for you. That is, if you're into luxury handbags. And you would like to find the look for less. I have much more affordable alternatives for you for Chanel, Fendi, Hermes, Loewe, Louis Vuitton, Prada, and YSL. So stick around. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community posts on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Let's jump right in. Like I said, I have affordable, or at least more affordable, alternatives. I have some really beautiful handbags to show you that are much more affordable alternatives to bags from the luxury brands. Let's start with Chanel. I don't have a classic flap in my collection, but I do have this. It's a little sequin Chanel flap bag, and it looks like this. It's very similar in structure and shape and design overall to the classic flap. And a lot of people love the classic flap, and that's a dream bag for them. But the prices are insane. Brand new, they're nearly $10,000 these days. And even on the pre-loved market, you can't find them under $3,000. Good luck finding them under $5,000. But there is an alternative I've seen a lot of people buy, and I have a couple, on the way, from another brand where you'll only spend a couple $100s, not a couple thousand. And that brand is Kurt Geiger. I'll bring it closer. This bag is spectacular, and thank you to Yota Style. I will link her channel below for gifting this to me. I think it was last Christmas, maybe it was the Christmas before that, I don't really remember. The leather is very soft, it feels very much like a lambskin, like a Chanel bag would. It has the quilting like Chanel flat bags tend to have. It has the chain handles that can be doubled to worn on the shoulder, or just one long one to wear it crossbody or longer on your shoulder. And of course, it's a flat bag. When you open this up, it has two snaps, and it has two compartments. Now this eagle's head logo, it is pretty obvious, so that's a love it or hate it kind of thing, but I happen to love it. It even has little crystals up here on top of the bird's head. This style of bag is called the Kensington from Kurt Geiger. And of course, I will have all of these bags, the luxury versions and the more affordable options, linked in the description box below for your convenience, so be sure to check that out. Kurt Geiger, just like Chanel, makes these Kensington bags in classic colors like this one, but also in lots of wild colors and textures like this one. This is pretty crazy, and I love this bag. It's so much fun. Whoops, I almost dropped it. They release new bags every season, and they're a lot of fun. So if you've never checked them out before, I would certainly recommend it, and pretty easy to find them on sale, so I'll have some sale ones linked below too. And if the Chanel reissue is more your style, there's only one bag I've ever found that I think is remotely comparable to this, and that is the Coach Melody. This is in the 29 size. There's also a smaller one, I think it's the 19, and there's a little backpack. It comes in black, a navy blue called Cadet, and a red. It has the quilting, a kind of similar shape, the big almost Mona Lisa pocket on the back, and of course it's a flat bag. Now this does have the metal closure. There's a pocket here, and there's the structure of it. Same situation with the chain, where you can wear it doubled or singled. And what I love about this bag, comparing it to the reissue, is that leather. The aged, wrinkled look, and it's very soft. Come to think of it, it also reminds me of the YSL Nikki a little bit. This bag has become pretty difficult to find on the pre-loved market, but if I can find any, I will link them below. At this point, the people that have them are holding on to them, I think. Next up, we'll talk about Fendi. And of course, we'll start with the Fendi baguette. Not the Nano, this is just the only baguette I have, except the other one that I'll show you in a second. We're talking about the regular size rectangular Fendi baguette. There are so many options out there for more affordable versions of this bag. The one that comes to mind most is from Tory Burch. That's a lovely piece and only a few $100s compared to a few thousand. Of course, you can also find some great deals on the Fendi baguette on the pre-loved market, so I'll have some of those linked below as well. And there's also the Fendi Mama baguette. That's a larger version of the baguette, and it is a shoulder bag. Mine is in denim denim with snake trim. And there's one particular bag on the market right now that very much reminds me of this bag, and that is the Coach Soft Tabby. It appears to be about the same size and shape. It even has the big detail on the magnetic closure, the big logo. You can find those for just a few $100s, especially when they're on sale. But I would say, just like with the baguette, you can find some great deals on the Mama baguette, as little as $300, $400, $500 on the pre-loved market. The other iconic bag from Fendi is, of course, the Fendi Peekaboo. Now mine is a lovely, sparkly little number. I absolutely am in love with this bag. It's one of my favorites in my entire luxury collection. I think it's stunning. I really enjoy carrying it. And there is a contemporary bag that's very similar to the Fendi Peekaboo, and that is the Tory Burch Lee Radziwill bag. It comes in different sizes. There are little ones kind of like this, and then there are bigger ones, just like the Peekaboo comes in different sizes. And it's not an inexpensive bag, though you can find it on the pre-loved market for great discounts, but it is inexpensive when compared to the Fendi Peekaboo. And I've had my eye on one. I keep thinking about getting one. If you have one, let us know in the comment section what you think about it, please. And now we're moving to Hermes. First up is the Hermes Evelyn bag. This is a little crossbody saddle bag. You know the one. It looks very much like this Coach Emery bag. This is the mini size. The Hermes, I think, comes in 3 sizes. There's this one, and then the next size up is quite a bit larger, and then there's one bigger than that. This does have a crossbody leather strap on it, but I don't have it on the bag right now. I'll give you a little closer up spin of it so you can see. I love this bag so much, and like so many of the ones I'm showing you, it is discontinued, but you can find it on the pre-loved market. And this comes in 2 sizes. There's the little mini one. I think this may be the 18 centimeter, and then there's one that's larger. I used to have one, but I sold it because I never wore that one, but I wear the little one. So if you love the Evelyn but don't want to spend $3,000 plus on it, this is the way to go. How about the Hermes Kelly? Have you ever wanted a Kelly? But of course, they're so difficult to get your hands on, and they're so outrageously expensive. Well, Teddy Blake, who made that gorgeous little green bag up there, that's the Bella tote. Teddy Blake makes a bag called the Ava that looks very similar to the Hermes Kelly bag, but it's only a few $100s, not your entire life savings. And I happen to have a discount code for them. I think it still works. Cross your fingers. I will link that in the description box below for you. Teddy Blake bags, I have several of them. They are beautiful quality. They're made in Italy. Gorgeous leathers, suede interiors. I do recommend them, and this is not sponsored. If you've always dreamed of an Hermes Birkin, well, nothing is really going to replace that, but if you want something that's a boxy tote, there are so many bags like that. I don't even know where to begin. There are so many just rectangular bags with top handles, and some of them have a crossbody strap or shoulder strap, which don't you wish the Birkin had? I mean, really, the Bella is a similar shape to that. It opens up like that. It also reminds me of the Hermes Garden Party because it has that cinching, snappy mechanism on the side, but it's a boxy tote with top handles, and it does have a shoulder strap. And here's a larger version of the Bella. This is the 12-inch, so the 30 centimeter, and the green one I think is 9 inches. Maybe 8. They're really fabulous bags. Now we'll move to Loewe. They have a bag that I just adore, and I would love to get the real thing. It's called the Flamenco. Comes in 2 styles. There's a pouch, but then there's also a shoulder tote. There's a fabulous, inexpensive alternative to these. Those are $3,000 plus, but the Coach outlet has a bag called the Andy bag. I recently unboxed one and showed it, but I didn't like the color because it was more orange. I thought it was going to be more pink or more caramel, so I sent that back. I'm contemplating getting the black one, but I really wish they would come out with a caramel one, so I'm kind of holding out hope for that. But it is a fabulous alternative to the Flamenco bag, so if you're looking for something like that, that's the way to go. Is Louis Vuitton your thing? I'm going to skip over the Neverfull and the Speedy and go to 2 other popular bags, one being the Pochette Métis. You know what I'm going to say about that, right? The Coach Cassie. The Coach Cassie is nearly identical to the Pochette Métis, but I think it's even better. Fabulous bag, discontinued, but you can definitely find these on the pre-loved market. And it has exactly the same layout inside as the Pochette Métis does with the 3 compartments, but it doesn't have the wear issues that the Pochette Métis has. And then there's also the Louis Vuitton Favorite. Do you remember the Favorite? It was everywhere, right? I hardly ever see them anymore, but if you love that bag, the size and shape, but you didn't really want a Louis Vuitton one, or you didn't want to spend $1,000+ on it, the Coach Alexa bag looks pretty darn similar, doesn't it? It has this opening here, not the magnetic closure that some people have said just comes undone on them, but an actual turn lock that opens up into one big compartment. It has these little flared sides, you can see. It has a beautiful big back pocket, and it also, well, I was gonna say it comes with a shoulder strap, a chain crossbody strap, but some people said theirs didn't, so it depends on which one you got, I guess. These are on the pre-loved market. They come in a few different colors and textures. I'll find what I can and link them below if you're interested. This is a great bag. If you love the Prada re-edition, the Kate Spade Little Better Sam bag. I have two of these, the black one thanks to Yota and the green one thanks to myself. They are fabulous. They're a little bigger than the Prada re-edition. I like the design of these a little bit more because they have this little square piece of hardware here, and you can more easily tuck the strap down for storage, or if I'm putting this in my rolling cart, it just makes it a little easier. They're fabulous over the shoulder. They come in fun colors and different patterns, and they're on sale right now for only $100 or just a little more maybe, or maybe even a little less. So go check them out. And what if you want the most popular bag from YSL? The Lulu. I have two fantastic options for you. There is the Tory Burch Kira bag. Has the same thing that we saw on the Chanel bags or the Chanel alternatives earlier, with the chain straps that you can double or single. Flap bag, and I suppose these could be alternatives to the Chanel bags as well, but they really look more like the Lulus to me. So here's a spin on this one, and it has similar layout, or maybe the same layout as the Lulu, and two compartments with a zippered divider. And if you want to go even a little less expensive, because those are, depending on the bag, $300, $400, $500. These aren't. You can find all these on sale as well. This is the Rebecca Minkoff Edie bag. I have about 5 of these. Love them. They're affordable. They come in lots of colors and patterns and textures. Big back pocket on this one, which you don't find on the Lulu or on the Tory Burch. That's a big bonus for me. This has the same double or single strap, and it has exactly the same layout. Nice strong magnetic closure, 2 compartments with a zippered divider. And it is a magnetic closure. This is just for decoration. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was interesting and helpful. And if you did enjoy this and you'd like to see more affordable alternatives to luxury bags, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will keep researching and find more for you. And what bags would you like to see affordable alternatives for? Let me know that as well, please. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.